Welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to be talking about the aspects. So if you remember from my last video, you can come to this page, astroseek.com, put in your information and bring up your chart. It's going to look something like this, okay? This is my chart. In the previous videos, part 1 and 2, I talked about the planets, which is the what. I talked about the signs, which is the how. And then the houses, which is the where. So what, how, and where is happening in your life? What is happening? This is your formula. When you came into this world and you took the first breath, this whatever was happening up there crystallized in your body and it became you and it gave you a personality. This is the mechanics of consciousness. So learn this to know yourself better. Today I'm going to be talking about these lines in the middle and what they mean. These are called aspects. So once you bring this up, you're going to come up here. It says birth chart. This is where you are right now. Now I'm going to go to aspect tables. Okay, this comes up. You're still going to be able to see your chart, the graph, but now you have this aspect table. And then you can see, you can read what's happening. What are those lines? Okay, so there's a lot of aspects here. These lines mean parallel and contra-parallel, but I'm not going to be talking about this. This is a little more advanced. Not really, it's just more information. So I'm going to keep it simple and I'm going to hide those aspects for now. Okay, I'm showing you the main aspects. So the aspects, you can see them in red and blue. The square is a 90-degree angle. That's a bad angle. These two circles with the line in the middle, this is an opposition. And that is also a bad angle. The triangle is a trine. It's a good angle. And this funny looking symbol is a sextile. That's also a good angle. So I'm going to go again over them. The square, 90 degrees, bad angle. Opposition, 180 degrees, bad angle. A trine, 120 degrees, good angle. And a sextile is 60 degrees. That's also a good angle. So for instance, let's pick one of mine. Let's go to Mars. This is the planet Mars. I have a square from Mars to the moon. What does that mean? Okay, so I come over here, look for the planet Mars. Now it's going to bring you to Mars and the description of Mars in my natal chart. Once you bring up your natal chart, you click on Mars and it's going to take you to where your Mars was and it's going to explain to you what does that mean. In my case, my Mars is in Scorpio. What does Mars mean? It means activity. Let me see if I can highlight it. Activity, energy, courage, and assertiveness. It also, remember, I showed this in my previous video. Let's see, Mars is here. Mars means action, desire, aggression, and it's also your sex drive. So once you know what the planets mean, you can go back here, go to your chart and read about it and know exactly what's happening. So my Mars is in Scorpio. People with Mars in Scorpio are pleased to be able to hide their power and show it to the world at the right moment. Yep, that's me. Understand yourself. You see, do some research and learn about yourself. So once you bring the information of Mars, after clicking on Mars, you come down here which says Mars aspects. So I have a square to the moon from Mars. We clicked on Mars, right? What are the aspects of Mars? A square to the moon. Let me click here. Okay. Right here. Moon squares Mars. These people often suffer from emotional tension and they are ruthless and indecisive. They love conflict at home and they know how to win them. They are bossy, they lead adventurous life and find it hard to conform and settle down. This used to happen to me. Okay? Once you become more mature, once you start learning about yourself, you start to control these energies because now you're not running wild and randomly. Now you know what's happening and now you can control them because I feel this every time that aspect is happening in the stars. I feel it. Therefore, I know what's happening and I know what action to take. You see, everybody has a bad angle. I have it. See, moon, square, Mars. All right, let's go back. Here we go. So an opposition is when a planet is opposing another planet. For instance, here I can see Venus. This is the symbol of Venus. It's opposing Neptune. That creates an opposition. If you want to know what that means, you can do the same thing. You say, okay, let's click on Venus. That is Venus right there. And then I come to the aspects and said Venus opposing Neptune. Click in there, and then you can read about it. It's pretty straightforward, guys. Very easily laid down for you. All you have to do is do the work. I'm showing you how to do it. It takes time, okay? But if you can dedicate more time to watch sports or watch the stupid shit that's happening now with the coronavirus and believing in all that crap, then you're letting someone else contaminate your mind, and you're going to suffer because you don't know what's happening. And then you're asking what's going on. All right. It's better to become aware and know what's happening. Let's go back. So now you know squares and oppositions are bad angles. Trines and sextiles are good angles. The trine, the triangle, you see that 120-degree angle? That's where you're going to find your talents, okay, and your abilities, and it comes effortlessly. So much so that you do it almost unconsciously. It's so easy for you. You barely put attention there because it's easy for you. The sextiles, 60-degree angles, these are also talents and abilities, but you need to put a little bit of effort so you're more conscious on what you're doing when it comes to the sextile. The square is tension. This is room for growth, okay? It creates tension and a lot of stress. So once you pay attention there, you can work in that area of your life, and that becomes better. An opposition is, you need two for that, okay? Two people. That's when a person reflects their problem or insecurities or whatever it is in another person. But once you become aware, you see that happening, and then you can learn from the other person instead of opposing them and trying to go against them all the time. And lastly, this one right here, that means conjunction. Let me show you my chart so you know what that means. A conjunction is when two planets are conjuncting or together. And the closer they are together, the more they act as one. So my sun is conjuncting Venus. Again, you can do the same thing. Let's go out of here for a minute. Click on the sun, go to the aspects down here, and it said it's conjuncting Venus. Click on there, sun conjunct Venus. There can only be conjunction between the sun and Venus. This aspect highlights feminine characteristics of both sexes. Why? Because Venus is the female planet. Okay, it's feminine. It also supports artistic and creative inclinations. I create music, I create art. All right, it's right there. That's my formula. These people are often optimistic and they enjoy the company of other people. Yes, sir. I'm a Gemini and I love talking to people. They have a good taste for fashionable clothing. That too, but right now I'm not really into fashion and all that. But I do enjoy it though. So you see, you can get to know yourself by knowing your aspects. Cool. So now you know about the aspects, and now you know what these lines are. Okay, they create either a trine, a sextile, a square, an opposition, or a conjunction. One more time. Square, 90-degree angles, bad angle. Opposition, 180-degree angle, bad angle. Sextile, 60-degree, good angle. Trine, 120 degrees, good angle. And then the conjunction is when two planets are close together and they act as one. Now you know what they mean. So you can bring up your chart and then just click right here next to it. You say, okay, I want to see what's going on here. I have a trine. Let's see. I have a trine from Pluto to Venus. Let's see what's going on there. Let's click on Venus or Pluto. It doesn't matter. And then go to the aspects and it says trine Pluto. You go over there and you read about it. And that's how it works, guys. Now you know how to read your chart. You already have the basics. I gave you the basic tools. This is very simple to do. So remember, go to this page, astrosick.com. It's actually astro-sick.com. Click where it says free birth chart, put in your information, and then this is going to come up like this. Okay, that's what you're going to see first. Read about your sun, your moon, and your ascendant first. Those are the main 3 points on your natal chart. Read about those first. After that, then you read about Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and the rest of the planets. And then look for them on the chart. And then now you know the planets is the what. The sign is how it's happening. And then the houses is where. Once you get that down, you go to the aspects. Click here. And then you can see what's happening. You either get a square, an opposition, a trine, a sextile, or a conjunction. Okay? It's a lot, okay? It's a lot of work, I know. But you got to start somewhere. This is more important than everything you learn in school. As a matter of fact, what of the stuff that you learn in school are you using right now? Zero, I bet. This gives you everything. This is nature. This is who you are. Why wouldn't you be interested in learning about you? It doesn't make any sense. I hope this was helpful, guys. Hit a like if you enjoyed this video. Share it so that people become aware, and subscribe for more information. Love you guys. I'll see you soon.